Hello once again, Teacher Luciana here. I've missed you, although I've been down with a cold. I hope you will not mind my voice being a little bit cracky, but I thank God I'll be fine soon. Today we are going to learn about living. Living as in L-E-A-V-E. That is living. You leave something for something else. You leave a place to go to another place. That's the living I'm talking about. God has established an amazing pattern of living for living. You leave the L-E-A-V-I-N-G for L-I-V-I-N-G. Live for living, to live. You live for living. You will never truly live until you live. The secret to fully living out your dreams is hidden in your capacity to leave your current stalemate. Many people struggle for faith, gain or get stuff. However, more needful is the faith to leave and forsake. The man who will never leave his parents or bachelor's den will never cleave to his wife. To enjoy and live the married life, one must live and cleave. Those for the married. I know we are told when we get married, you leave. A man must leave to cleave to his wife. And a woman must leave her family as well and cleave to her husband. What's true about our marriages is true about our destinies. Noah left the world behind and God shut him in the ark. Abraham left his father's house to look for the city of God. Jacob left Laban's house of conflicts to face his true self in the hands of God. Joseph left the coat of many colors to realize his dreams. Moses left the glory of Egypt and embraced the reproach of Christ. Ruth left the familiar comfort of Moab to draw her lot with Israel's destiny. David left Saul's palace of rejection to develop his own mighty men. Israel left the palace to walk in the street with a message from God. Isaiah left the palace to walk in the streets with a message from God. Elijah left his mantle to ascend the heights of heaven in a whirlwind. The disciples left everything to follow Jesus. Jesus left the glory of heaven to become a lowly servant and dwelt among men. Paul left his misguided career and went into the wilderness for Jesus. There is faith that forsakes everything. There is a faith that demands you are all for his utmost. If you can't leave some things, some places, or some people, then this will become a snare to your heart. Whatever you cannot leave for the sake of following Jesus, the same will keep you from ever making any progress in your destiny. Hey, think about that. Pause and think about that. That whatever you cannot leave for the sake of following Jesus Christ, that same thing will keep you from making any progress towards your destiny. It's the high time that we left the wrong things. The rich young ruler failed the test of living wealth. Therefore, he missed the life. Lot's wife failed the test of leaving Sodom. She could not leave. She had to turn back. And so, she became a pillar of salt. Judas failed the test of leaving money. He could not stay without money. And he had to steal from the treasury of Jesus' ministry. And so, he lost his life and ministry and destiny. Demas failed the test of leaving the world. Samson failed the test of leaving women. Hey, this is another one. Saul failed the test of being left by the people. What have you left in your pursuit for God? Those who leave everything gain everything. Those who leave some things gain a few things. The greater the sacrifice, the greater the reward. No doubt about that. The Samaritan left her pot, Bartimaeus left his mat, John left his boat, Matthew left his accounts, Zacchaeus left his corruption, What is the Lord telling you to live today? What do you know you must live? Because we always know what we must live. The Holy Spirit has been talking to you. Leave that guy, leave that chick, leave that man, leave that job, leave that group, leave that path, leave that lie, leave that plan, leave that place. What is the Holy Spirit been speaking to you about to leave? Do not ignore his voice. Don't be sad. There will never be peace or promotion till you obey. It is not over till you win. Live. Bless you and I love you. God bless you.